Welcome to Broken Prism Reviews, Episode 7, Song Froggy by Bryan Koch. To set up Song Froggy, you'll take one tile out and put it away. Then, you'll arrange them into a hexagon with 4 circles. That should be 37 tiles. On the first player's first turn, they'll start by selecting one frog and pull it out. You get points for every frog it's touching, so that would be worth 3 points. The next player would do the same thing. They pull one out, that one's worth 4 points. Next player goes, he's going to pull that one out, 3 points. Next player's going to go, pull that one out, 3 points. Pull that one out, 2 points. And you get the idea. Now as a player, you find yourself with a frog that can form a band. One frog holding a fiddle and an instrument, that's worth 4 points as a stack. The next player, looking at his pieces, he's got one frog and the 2 matching followers because they match the color of the background. Plug that on, that's 4 points. Continuing on later in the game, you continue to pull frogs and score points as you pull. Then, as you go, you want to make sure you're pulling for the most amount of points. Like that one's 4. Excellent. Now, as you form bands, you got to make sure you keep track of bonus points. You put that one that's 4, this one's worth 1, that one's worth 5. So again, 4, 1 makes 5. Now I want to talk about the perfect harmony. This band could go in one stack on any one card, or you can split it between 2 cards, or 3, like this. Again, you get 4 points for the band, even though you're playing on 3 cards, but you also get 1 point for other tiles. That right there gives you 9 bonus points for 13 total points. That is awesome. Today on Broken Prism Reviews, we're going to talk about Song Froggy from Bryan Koch. You lay out the tiles like I showed you earlier in that hexagonal circle. Then as you pull the tiles away, they give you a point for every tile that's touching it. That's a pretty clever point scoring thing. But with that, every turn you're collecting points. You're going to need a notepad to scratch out these points. Kind of like you would with Yahtzee, you got to keep your points as you go. So keep that in mind. Another thing to point out, like the artwork is really cute. His wife worked on that for him. Some really cute artwork, little hand-drawn frogs. It's another one of those here. But they're going to go through a round of upping the art. And if you looked at Bryan Koch's game designing Facebook page, which I'll link right here. Yeah. It'll show you some of the more updated artwork and some of the things he's working on. Game's themed because you place them on lily pads, you pull them off this kind of lily pad, you're picking up frogs, putting them down. But a lot of the themes in the rulebook, and this is something I haven't ever seen before, so I'm really impressed with this. Let me read you a selection from the rulebook here. Howdy y'all, my buddy Seabass calls me Song Froggy, and so can yous all if you like. I'm gonna with you today to do some splaining on this here game you got your mitts on. Now you're going to need some scratch paper and a crayon to keep score, just so as you know. See what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculously great. The whole rulebook is like that. So hopefully my earlier videos explain some of the parts that are trickier. I mean, it's really adorable when we get to that perfect harmony. It's like, can I play on other people's cards? But you know, what you need to know is you have access to all the cards, all the pieces. You just can't... where you can't steal somebody else's sound phrase. You can't place tiles on top of other people's tiles. Once they place it on there, they score for it. But when you go to place another tile on a different section of the same card, you get a bonus point for their tile. So as they play, you can sneak in and get that bonus point. And the perfect harmony is great for that. You get down to the end, and both people, or however many people are playing, decide to go ahead and leave it open. One person swoops in and gets that 13 points. That's just incredible. Lots of fun with Song Froggy. The updated arts can be super sweet. And Bryan Koch is a very friendly guy. He's willing to do meetups and things in the North Carolina area. But he's very with the community, the Game Crafter community that I'm trying to rep today. His games are available there. My games are available there. Other independent designers' games are available there. As you can see back here. Neptune and Sick Day and Space Program, you know. He's going to work some of the other designers and some of the other friends into the final edition of Song Froggy. So look for that. That's going to be very exciting. He put some other friends in his other game, The Museum, which is available on there. So another thing about Bryan Koch is I've known him for about over a year now, but I've only known him through the internet. So I've never known how to properly pronounce his name. So this morning, when I was talking to him about this before I did the review, I asked him, how do you pronounce it? Because I'm going to talk about it, don't want to get it wrong. So he Facebook messaged me the little voice message thing, and you'll be able to hear that right here.
The German part is Koch, but it's easier just to say Coke.
So check out some of my other reviews on my YouTube channel. You know, I've done Space Program and Sick Day and Crash Cards and Monsters and Knights. If you want to see your game reviewed on my channel, just email me at brokenprism@gmail.com. You know, like, tweet, share, all of this. I'm just trying to get this going as a service to offer to independent designers, and I might eventually get some of these big name games. Like, email me if you want to see Twilight Imperium, I'll do it. If you want to see Kill Dr. Lucky, I'll do it. Pandemic, Munchkin, got Velociraptor Cannibalism, Castle Panic. You know, if there's a game you want to see me review, mail it to me or tell me if you've seen it here. I'll do it. Thanks.